Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Bam. Clink.
Welcome, guys, back to the MMA Neighborhood. This is Devin.
And I'm Steven.
And we got a good one for you guys tonight. We're going to go over UFC 253, Adesanya versus Costa.
Yup.
And I'm going to be sad tonight, but I know my boy Steven is very, very happy.
Yes.
And we'll get to why, but I'm sure you already know.
Yeah. We will get to that.
Would you like to open us up with the
Yeah.
first fight on the main card?
But first, to start the pay-per-view was Hakeem Dawodu versus Tuk Hugov.
Nice.
Very hard name. But Hakeem Dawodu, that's the person that I said everyone should check out because he always puts on a fight. Well, this fight this time was, I don't want to say it, whatever. It was kind of a letdown.
Yeah.
But he still got the W. He's a great fighter. You know, he called out a top 10 opponent after he won. So I'm super excited who he's going to fight next. Have no idea who it's going to be, but it's for sure going to be a ranked opponent because now he's on a 5-fight win streak. And
That's
hey,
kill, man.
I
That is kill. And yeah, it wasn't the best fight for entertainment wise, but
Yeah.
you know what? He won the fight. The guy was giving him some troubles in the first round.
yeah,
And then Dawodu came back second, third, and just got him, you know?
exactly. So
And not to mention, his opponent came in overweight by 5 pounds.
yes,
So still got the win, even though his opponent missed weight. Good shit, you know?
yeah. And then there's the chick fight, which was,
Sorry.
look, I'm the first one to say I love chick fights. Ever since they started in the UFC, love them. This one was slightly boring.
Yeah, I snoozed through that one, but then I woke up.
I will say this though, I'm surprised Eubanks lost though, because she's supposed to be a brawler and she just kind of didn't show up.
Well, I think she went up a weight, and it's just too big for her.
Didn't show up.
Mm-mm.
So let's get to some of the meat on the stick. You know
Who
what I'm
did
saying?
show up was the flyweights, actually.
Yes.
And they woke everybody up out of sleep after the chick fight.
Can you pronounce these names?
It's
It's like Kaya Kara France versus Brandon
Yeah.
Royval.
the other guy's name. Yeah, Kai is actually training partners with Adesanya.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, so this, we didn't know either of them. I'm sure you guys probably didn't either. But holy shit, what a fucking fight.
Yes, this was badass, man.
Because this is the one where Kai had Brandon kind of stumbling, and then Brandon did that spinning elbow.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
It was amazing.
I think that ended the first round.
Yeah, Kai threw this perfect right hand right on the button of Brandon, right on the chin, and anybody would go out from that punch. But instead, Brandon churns like he's going out and then throws a spinning elbow and connects on Kai's head and then drops Kai. It was a crazy exchange right there.
Yeah, and then Brandon ended up submitting Kai in the second round.
Yeah, they survived the first, and the second he does submit him. And Brandon, man, he's on my radar. That guy looked badass.
Dude, for
very,
real.
Very unorthodox.
That was fight of the night.
Yeah, definitely. It reminded me of that Korean Zombie and Rodriguez fight.
Yes.
When Zombie was winning, connecting great rights, and then Rodriguez out of nowhere lands this crazy elbow.
In the fifth round.
Yeah, no one's even seen before. I mean, I like that shit, man. It surprises you.
Oh,
it wakes you up, man. Gets you.
Oh, it was a great fight.
Gets you out of your seat, huh? So,
yeah.
props to the flyweights. Thanks for waking us up, especially because we had a great co-main event that followed, which was Dominic Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz for the vacated light heavyweight title.
No more vacant.
Not no more. One of those guys claimed it.
Oh, man. So, this was kind of a doozy, you know, because I wasn't going for Reyes. I thought he would win, but I was going for Jan low-key because I just thought Dominic Reyes, the way that he put on the performance against John Jones, it's like, okay, he's got moves, he's got skill, he's got technicality. I'm a sucker for technicality.
Right.
You know? But none of that He did none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He basically, I don't want to say he played possum, but he just didn't show up. And Jan took over the fight.
Yes, he did. And I like to say, I got to brag a little bit because I'm about to get shut down later.
Mm-hmm.
But I called this one to T. Something inside my gut said Jean was gonna finish him.
Yeah.
And I was all on the hype too. I think Dominic Reyes, his last performance was great against Jones. He did look great. The thing that changed my mind about him winning was his attitude towards that fight. And instead of saying, hey, I could have done better, he thought he won.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that made him take John for granted, and he didn't train properly for him, or didn't have a real good game plan.
I will agree.
It backfired.
I think it's not the game plan. It's he underestimated Jan.
Big time. And
Like,
Jan, that Polish power, baby, he showed it.
And like my thing about the preview for this fight was they both have been kind of just fucking around with middleweights that have moved up.
Yeah.
Well, Jan proved to me that he can fuck up anyone with them hands.
For sure.
Boy.
He proved to you and everybody in this world that he truly is a light heavyweight. And not only that, he's the new light heavyweight champion of the world.
Wow.
And he did it beautifully. The first round, he landed this great left kick to Dominic Reyes' body.
Oh.
Nasty. Over and over again. Just pinpoint precision. His ribs looked broken. He looked like he was hurting so bad. Reyes was in so much pain, you could just tell the rib shots were killing him.
Seriously, I've never seen a body react that quick to in that drastic fashion.
Right.
React like that.
It swelled. It got red real fast. And
Super red.
He kept tagging the same spot. You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And then that just set it up for his hands to the top floor, man.
Yeah.
Second round comes. He cracks Reyes' nose, puts it across his face to his ear, and now the nose is broken. He goes at him hungry and just finishes the job, man.
Yeah, it was so done for. So done for. Reyes' nose. Whoa. The slow-mo that they played for the hit that did it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man. He wanted to be a fighter. I don't know if Reyes does anymore, man.
I think... Well, let's not say that. But.
I know, I'm just talking shit. But going home with a broken nose, broken ribs, damn, son. Dude. That's not fun.
I will agree with you that Reyes believed too much of his own hype.
Yep.
And, underestimated Jan. And, Jan didn't fuck around.
Yeah.
To me, basically, he picked him apart, tore him apart, owned him in every exchange. I really don't remember Jan being in any sort of trouble.
As soon as Reyes tried to put pressure, Jan fired back with a huge combo and just keep him off him.
Yeah.
He never let Reyes dictate that shit. And I like Jan because he's a very humble guy, and he is always underestimated. And he's getting his fight IQ up. His fight IQ is up. In that fight, there was a perfect game plan, you know?
Well, I think the fact that he's underestimated a lot is because of what I said. He was fighting a lot of people that moved up weight. He wasn't fighting top tier competition.
Yeah. But remember the Corey Anderson knockout? That's huge.
That's the only thing, though.
Yeah.
It's the only thing. And Dominic Reyes, he's kind of the same thing in a way. But Dominic Reyes, I felt, had a little more to offer. And boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, I thought his speed would be a factor, but it got stale since he ate those shots to the ribs. I think his ribs were broken in the first round, man.
Oh, for sure.
And you can't move a broken rib, So he just started too slow. And not to drag this on, but in the last fight he had with Jones, Reyes, he started fast.
Yeah.
And he burnt out. So I think he over-calculated that and started slower this fight because of that reason, and it fucking backfired.
I can see that.
Like he's like, I want to take my time a little bit, and then John capitalized on that.
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly. Basically, what I heard from that is learn your lesson from your last fight, but don't take over.
Don't let it change the fighter you are.
Exactly.
Just learn, adjust a little bit. Don't drastically change
What he reminded me in that fight was a lot about how Robbie Lawler fights in Lawler's past few.
I can't even talk about Lawler.
Well,
I'm
it's like
so sad. It's so sad.
didn't let the hands go.
Yeah.
Didn't really. You have to attack.
Yep.
You can't just defend the whole fucking time. You can't backpedal. You have to be up in there.
I'm throwing a bone, but I feel like if you're in a close fight that you're winning and you started fast and then you lose that fight because of that reason, it might make you slow down a lot, you know? Because you're like, fuck, I could have had it if I just slowed down.
But look,
But there's a medium. You know?
yeah, you can't just stand there and take all that punishment and not do anything. Oh, he's gonna. No.
Right.
He's gonna wear down. He's this, that, and the other. It's like, no, man.
And
you
every
fucked up. Throw your shit.
and every opponent's different. You can't. One game plan is not gonna work for every opponent.
Yeah.
So for Jan, he should have fired off faster. He should have came at him hotter, because he gave Jan too much time to calculate. You know.
Mm-hmm.
With Jones, maybe he should have slowed it down, but with Jan, I think he should have kept the same game plan, gone at him hot.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter anymore because we know who the winner is, and he won in spectacular fashion.
So I got a question.
Who
do you think's next for Jan?
Well,
Do you think John Jones comes back and tries to take him? No? Okay.
Even though Jan called him out afterwards,
Okay.
no. John Jones has moved on to heavyweight.
Well, we got the Thiago Santos versus Teixeira in about a month.
I feel like if Santos wins that, he'll fight Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He already beat him, so
I feel like Santos wins, he fights Jan.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm down. That was actually a close fight. It was a good match.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. What about Reyes? Where does he go now?
Oh, man.
Two losses in a row, and now he just got finished pretty badly. I mean, he's got a heel. He's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he's got a heel for a while, for sure, especially after being TKO'd.
Yeah.
He's probably going to take that 6 months.
Yeah, I guess you gotta wait till he heals up, see where it's at.
Yeah.
I like to see him take on Anthony Smith for some reason.
Okay.
For some reason, I kind of want to see that.
All right.
Not bad?
Not bad. I would agree with that, kind of.
Alright.
I feel like there's probably someone better.
Let us know, MMA Neighborhood. You got
Yeah.
some picks for this next fight for the light heavyweights? Let us know. We're going to take a quick beer break. Be right back for the main events.
All right. And we are back with the MMA Neighborhood. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And now we are going to go over the main event of UFC.
It's time!
There we go. UFC 253. Israel Adesanya versus Paula Costa.
Yes.
And boy. Oh, man. All these people talking shit on my boy Israel. Everyone's saying, including Devin over there, oh, he's going to fold him up like a toothpick, I believe were your
popsicle
words.
stick, but you know,
whatever.
close enough.
But you know what? Everyone said, Casa, he's too big. He's too aggressive. He's going to be... No, it's just not going to work for Israel this time. He's going to get knocked out, everyone was saying. Oh, boy, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? And now, everyone always wanted to talk shit on Israel's power. Sorry to spoil it for you all, but I believe Israel fucking dinked him on the side of the head and, oh man, Costa dropped.
Like a bag of bricks.
Got ground and pounded, TKO in the second round. That's so interesting. So interesting how he doesn't have power. He couldn't handle a bigger dude like that. And, I just want to hear from everyone that disagreed with me. I just want you guys to say, hey, man, I'm sorry, Steven. You were right. You were right all along. That's right, because my boy don't fucking drop, dog. My boy fucks people up, picks them apart, and ends the day with that W. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Cheers to me and my Israel people.
You hear that, guys?
And Israel himself.
You see what's happening, man? You see what happens when Steven wins one?
And now, that wasn't the first one. Because Devin... This is the second time he bet against Israel. The first time was Robert Whitaker. And now the second time was this. He had to drink not one Shuby for Whitaker, but now he had to drink two. Because of Paulo Costa getting fucked up. Oh, boy.
I hope you guys appreciate the sacrifice I make for the MMA Neighborhood. Because Shuby, drinking a beer out of your shoe isn't the most pleasant thing. Especially when you're using your old work shoe. It's not the best. I gagged a little.
It was so great to see.
But for Steven's entertainment, for all of yours, yes, I did the Shuby. I lost.
That's right.
Costa, you suck.
And you're a man of your word.
I am a man of my word, for sure. You know, and the second Shuby, the second one was worse than the first.
I know.
And, yeah, the fight went not as I planned, but exactly how Steven planned. And let's just say this. I got to take back all the shit talk I said. Israel has proven me wrong once again. And now I told Steve-O, if he beats Costa, I can't bet against Israel anymore. So the Shuby isn't going to happen in an Israel fight again, but I'm gonna win one against Steven one of these days. And he will
one
do
of these
Shuby.
days. One of these days.
Man, my word, I cannot bet against Israel ever again.
So now let's get into the fight.
In middleweight. But yeah, go ahead and get into the fight.
Well, shit, man. Like, Costa, you know, we thought he was going to be the aggressor. But Israel, man, leg kicks. You know, to me, it was a perfect game plan, perfect strategy. And Israel just perfected everything. You know what I'm saying? In the past 4 or 5 fights that Israel has done, he's taken less and less and less damage, which is what I said is great about Israel. He learns, he adapts, he evolves. That's why he's such a great fighter. That's the main thing. That's the main ingredient for a great fighter is the ability to evolve.
Yeah, learn from every fight.
Exactly.
Sure.
And so when he was picking this dude apart, and I mean, at some point, Paulo Costa was like trying to intimidate him, saying, "Oh, come the fuck on, come on, come on." It's like, bro, you just look so stupid because you're getting your ass whooped right now.
Yeah.
It's like one of those It's like one of those street fights where the dude got knocked out and got back up. It was like, "You want more?" It's like,
or
dude,
the guy's talking crap gets knocked out.
Exactly. It's like, come on now, dog.
Well, Paul Felder said it, but I already said it before him. Just let you know, Felder. Flawless victory on Israel part for sure. I mean, picked Costa apart right off the bat. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that second leg kick in the fight already immobilized Costa. So that's how good Israel's kicks are. And when you get someone cold foot like that, when you get them cold in there and they take one of those nasty leg kicks, it is not, your adrenaline's not pumping. You feel every bit of that kick. And Israel just kept smacking it over and over again. He took Costa's forward momentum out in the first couple minutes of the fight. It was over already.
You know what's funny to me is how you were saying, how Paulo Costa has kicks too. You were saying that too. And I was like, no, well, don't you know, as you do know, Israel Adesanya is a kickboxing mofo.
Hold on. Now, I could see that helping out his game plan, which it was cool. I thought it would be okay when he started throwing some. I didn't know he's going to make that his whole game plan. I mean, he's a puncher, right? I said mix it up with kicks. I didn't know all he was going to do is try to kick Israel back. That was a huge mistake on Costa's part.
Well, even when they did get in exchanges in the scuffle, you know what I'm saying? Adesanya, like, blocked everything, and he would exit out, and he would land his punches.
You're right.
Costa never had the advantage in any exchange when they got close to, like, you know, the dirty boxing area.
Yeah.
Adesanya just owned him.
Adesanya just completely owned Costa. Costa looked foolish. Actually, to be honest, it's going to be hard for me to ever support him in another fight because that was just like a child. He got treated like a child in there.
He got fucked up.
He got toyed with. And he didn't even use his advantages. Costa is a heavy hitter with his hands. He didn't even throw his hands.
The times that he did, though, is what I'm saying is he didn't even land. He couldn't land on him.
He rarely ever did. He didn't throw it when it meant something. When he closed the distance, instead of throwing his punches, he threw a kick. And when you're in the punching range, you don't throw kicks.
Now you sound like me.
I'm so lost. I'm so lost by what he was doing that I don't even want to watch him fight again. That's how bad that performance was. It was just completely like dumb. Everything he did, like it's like he just didn't even have a game plan. He got schooled so fast that he just lost.
Would you say he underestimated him?
I
Because something fucking happened.
I think his game plan was wrong. I don't know. He should have pressured him right off the gate, and he went for a counter mode again, and he kind of did a Yoel. I was like, "What's going on?"
He didn't do a Yoel.
He was taunting and kind of stood there a lot, and I thought he was just gonna forward pressure off the bell. You shouldn't stand in front of Israel. You gotta keep him on his toes.
Even someone forward pressing on Israel,
right?
It's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out.
You're right to an extent, but that for his game plan, that was his best chance because he's a heavy hitter, right?
But
him standing there and trying to throw a kick back is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, dude.
What's funny is that that's what you wanted him to do.
I wanted to mix the kicks, not just kick. You know, like it was like that's all he did. I was like, you're not gonna out kick him, but to mix it up, and he didn't mix it up. He just focused on one thing. So yeah, I did say I wanted him to kick, but it backfired because that's all he did.
You had a lot of confidence in Paula's kicks.
I did. I thought it would mix it up to set up a punch. You know, like I gotta worry about the kick coming.
Well, he can't cover the distance.
Yeah,
he could have covered the distance.
He never used his hands. He never followed up with combos, just single kicks. He never did any combinations. Dude. And Israel just fucking perfectly owned him. Just immobilized his legs, handicapped him, and then once Costa was at the point of, fuck, I'm so hurt, I gotta throw my bombs. I gotta because my legs are gone.
Yep.
He got in that mercy mode where all he could do is throw, and bing, your boy Stylebender cracked him with the perfect shot right on the temple, right on the ear.
Dropped his ass. Dropped his ass.
Yeah, got him full mount white.
Fucking done for.
The white belt, full mount of the black belt, cracked him more, and gave him a little butt hump at the end. You know,
dude.
And he won.
It only took 2 rounds.
Yeah.
2 rounds.
And it was fucking better than the one against Whitaker. He looked flawless victory.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
I lost. I drank a Shuby. I gagged. Steven laughed. It was a great night. And so I got a question.
Yeah.
Who is next for Izzy, the Stylebender?
Well,
your boy.
The talk is if what's his name? Cannonier?
Yeah.
Who's he facing?
He's facing Whitaker next.
That's right, Whitaker. Yeah. They said if Cannonier wins, he's next. And that's the thing. If you remember a while ago, Israel was saying the one person I'm worried about is Cannonier.
And he should be. That dude was a light heavyweight, came down. He's huge, and he's cracking everybody. And that's in the next pay-per-view, actually. Gaethje versus Khabib. Whitaker and the Cannonier, I believe, are co-main event on that one.
Well, see, and that's another reason why I love Israel. He doesn't call out people who are not deserving. He calls out people that he's he's worried about. He calls the people that everyone's like, dude, you're afraid of this dude. That's why he called out Romero, Costa. You know what I'm saying? Now he's calling Cannonier the person that he's worried about, that he said before he's worried about. That makes him, to me,
a boss, huh?
In the top 5, maybe top 3 best champions ever.
Slow it down.
Straight the fuck up.
He made a Viva La Loca to Ricky Martin, but what are his chances moving up to light heavyweight? Because him and John Jones be talking shit all day.
Oh my god, that's the stupidest shit.
What? Because you like them both?
Well, no,
you don't think it'll ever happen?
It's not that. It's like, dude, Jones is moving up to heavyweight. You still have work to put in middleweight. Like, stop.
So you don't like that idea?
No, not right now.
Because you don't want to see John Jones kill him?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Look, straight up, I don't like it because it's stupid right now. He has so many other opponents in middleweight, Israel does. Like, it just makes no sense.
Well, I mean, in the future, it might, I guess they're the same height, too. It's kind of weird.
Well, still, it makes no sense.
Maybe not right now. But I like to see Jones, hump him in the ass, just give him a little
I don't even want to talk about it because it's stupid.
You hate it, man. I can't even talk shit on John Jones. You know why? Can't talk shit on him no more. I had a dream the other night, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like running away from someone. I'm like, why the fuck am I scared? And it's someone in the car and he rolls down his window and it's fucking John Jones.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, he's like looking at me. He's just, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. You know? I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk shit on you on MMA Neighborhood. I'm so sorry. So I just can't do it no more.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a dream.
Because John Jones, my other boy.
For now, can't talk shit on John Jones, man. You got me, dude.
So you can't talk shit on both my boys.
Yep.
There you go.
You win tonight. You win
Woo-wee!
tonight. Steel's night, and it was great fights, bro. Two finishes, and I couldn't ask for better on the co-main and main event. Honestly,
yeah,
super stoked. And next time we'll come back with the Khabib versus Gaethje. Gotta be stoked for that one.
Dude, that's gonna be sick.
So that'll be our next one, guys. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys have a good night.
Make sure to like, subscribe to the YouTube and the IG. And fucking, I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.